Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here in June. I'm very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Welcome to my Wonder Woman Bloodline review. You can keep this conversation going over on my Twitter at MoviesTVMad. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Please. It's pretty obvious to me in the past two or three DC animated movies that the genius that is Bruce Timm has taken a step back, a big step back, because the animation is great, don't get me wrong, but the actual storytelling and content isn't that great. I asked you a question about Wonder Woman Bloodline. Did we need another animated origin story Wonder Woman movie when back in 2017 we had a far superior origin story for Wonder Woman directed by Patty Jenkins? So I didn't know what Bloodline was actually about until I saw it. So you get the whole Diana, Steve Trevor, she saves him instead of the First World War, or whatever it is. It's aliens coming out, and yada, yada, yada. And they don't do as good a job with the origin on Themyscira as they did in Patty Jenkins' film. So I got pretty bored of this film very quickly. They try and have Steve Trevor have some quips. They try and make him funny. It doesn't really work. So the whole premise of this film is that she leaves Themyscira, Fantasy Island, if you like, with Steve Trevor, like in Patty's film. And then there's this, and I think they skip some time, and there's this young girl and this woman who is basically training. The older woman is training Diana, aka Wonder Woman. She's helping her, fit into society. The daughter isn't very happy. She hasn't got a great relationship with the mother. The mother makes her clean, blah, blah, blah. Ultimately, what happens is that the mother dies and the daughter becomes a villain. She blames Wonder Woman. She blames Diana for the woman's death. And very quickly, she gets powers. They experiment on her. And basically, Dr. Poison. It's Dr. Poison makes her something superhuman. Dr. Poison in this is okay. But again, why have we got Dr. Poison in this animated movie? We just seem to... They're not exploring other avenues. This was an opportunity to do a brand new original Wonder Woman film, right? And all they did is give us what we had in Patty's movie. I don't get it. Before, these animated movies were very ambitious, and they're not anymore. So basically, yada, 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 this young woman, I can't remember her name, who turns against Wonder Woman, ultimately, she turns back to the good side, and everything's all right. There is a bit of a twist in the post-credit scene, which I really liked. That's kind of good. There are other elements to the film, but really, as I say, it's just a two-dimensional story. There's not too much to be excited about in this film, and it's a shame because I paid to watch this film. I paid for it to get it on Prime Video, and all I've got is really another ordinary animated movie. It's a bit like part 2 of the Death of Superman movie. The part 1 was okay, but part 2 for me was rather disappointing. It's kind of, Sam Liu is a good director and he's done a good job with the film. Sam's got great quality, but as a film and as something to watch and get involved with the story, I didn't really feel involved in it. As soon as I knew it was another Wonder Woman origin story, I got really bored of it. I decided to watch it about, 4 in the morning. So I was opening and shutting my eyes, not because of the content of the film. It was just very early. But I just felt that this film didn't offer me anything. It didn't offer me something new. It's nothing I couldn't have experienced through reading a comic or, in fact, watching Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman movie. I know it's a bit different. I know it goes down a different narrative, but it isn't an interesting narrative. I don't care about this relationship between Wonder Woman and this young girl. And this young girl really is kind of going down this avenue very quickly. And I just didn't get it. I didn't believe, I just felt that her whole journey of turning bad, going against Wonder Woman, was so contrived Very little development. I mean, these animated films don't really have much development in them anyway. But this isn't the Flashpoint Paradox, which was a very good. I still think that's my favourite animated movie. There's some really good ones. When Bruce Timm was more involved in this universe, it was very interesting. But now it's become a bit like Arrowverse and a bit like the MCU. It's become a factory. They're just making another and another and another, and not much thought or love is going into them.